Hi, my name's Aaron Short and welcome to the kitchen table. Now we're here today to clean our microphones. Do you do this? Have you ever even thought about doing this? Well, let me give you a scenario. You're playing a gig and someone comes up to you mid-song and you think to yourself, oh, I wonder what they're going to request, or I wonder if they're going to tip me or tell me I sound good tonight. And they say these words instead. Hi, my friend's a really great singer. She wants to sing a song. Now, what do you say to that? I usually say, no, I'm very sorry. I don't do that at my shows. Oh, well, why not? They're not going to break anything. Well, I'm sure they're not deliberately going to break anything, but the fact is this is a professional microphone that I use to make my living, and it's very easy to drop a microphone. So that could happen. But I'll be honest with you, the main reason I don't want people using my microphone is that when I sing right up against the grill. Sometimes just off it if it's a bit bassy, but usually or very often, my lips are touching this metal grill. So I don't want your friend to touch this with their mouth and get spit into this, and then I touch it with my mouth and get their spit on my face. I wonder if people that share microphones would share a toothbrush or drink from somebody else's water bottle. Have a think about that. Oh yeah, well, you're a prima donna, so don't worry about it then. All right, bye. All right, let's get to the truth. Take a look at my microphone grill. This is about 1.5 years of gigging without cleaning my microphone. I'm ashamed to show this to you. Isn't that absolutely grotesque? Let me get it even closer. Okay, now you'll probably never lend your microphone to somebody ever again or use any open mic microphone again. But look at this. You see that brown gunk? Obviously it's on the front. It even goes around to the side. Look at that. Now it's one thing having your own gunk on there, but you don't want somebody else's gunk on there, all right? Aside from just being nasty, you can also get sick. So let's clean this microphone. That's why we're here. This is my favorite microphone right now. It's the Sennheiser E935. I really love the sound of this for my voice. Now all microphones vary obviously, but with this one you just twist the capsule here and it unscrews. It was quite tight because you don't want it to come loose when you're singing. Now for this handheld part, you probably want to clean it because you're picking it up and touching it. It's probably covered in germs. All right, but today we're focusing on the capsule, obviously, where we sing, where all this gunk is. I can show you again, look at that. Trust me, in person it's even worse. It's nasty. Okay, the first thing to do is to take the foam windscreen out from inside. You want to try and pinch it with your fingers. It's not the easiest thing to get. Just pull it out gently. Now, most of that gunk is actually on the windscreen. You want another disgusting close-up? Oh, brace yourselves. Oh my goodness, look at that. I'm sorry, I'm ashamed. This is a gross video, but this is something a lot of people don't even think about, and I think should be done more often. Here's the metal grill. There's some in there. So I'm going to use a toothbrush, and I'm just going to poke it through. I'm using warm water. Some people use rubbing alcohol or other things. I wouldn't use anything with a scent because you're going to smell that when you sing. Look, it's already all over the toothbrush. It's disgusting. And if I look inside, it's kind of pushed through. I'm actually just going to put this in the water and rinse it out to get that out. That's horrible. I'm going to brush inside as well. because I can see it all inside. It's really horrible. It's getting very wet at this point. I'm just going to rinse it. It's metal. I'm going to rinse it, but you do have to make sure that you dry it when you're done, because you don't want this to rust. Now the other option is to buy a new capsule. The Shure SM58 ones are only like 10 bucks. I'd probably just buy a new one if I was you. But for this one, it's like 30 bucks or something, so might as well just clean it. At least the first few times. If it starts to rust, then you can replace it. Okay, the toothbrush is covered in gunk. The water is filthy. And the grill is still dirty. I'm so glad I'm doing this before tonight's gig. It's going to be nice. Okay, I've got most of it off. I'm going to rinse that under the tap to finish up. I'll do that shortly. You can do this under the tap. I just wanted to be at the table so you can see what I'm doing. This windscreen is even worse. It's really gunky. So let me try scrubbing it with the brush. Don't be too rough because it's fabric, of course. You don't want to tear it. So while I'm doing this, yeah, don't share your microphone. If you do, get one of those foam external windscreen covers, which will protect it, and then you can throw it away. And if you ever go into open mic or jam night or rehearsal room, always take your own mic. Because if you think this is bad with just me singing into it, imagine if it was used all day, every day, for years. That's a nightmare right there. Yuck. Okay, look at the water is filthy. This is so bad that I'm going to change the water and wash the toothbrush and then go at it again. Okay, mine was so bad that I just ran it under the hot water tap. Because I'm so disgusted by this. You may want two toothbrushes. I couldn't get that off this. I couldn't remove it from this toothbrush. It's stained the brush. So another toothbrush would be a good idea. It's mostly off. It could just be discoloration there. I'm making a mess too. But let's say we're done. I'll get some tissue and just dry everything. Let's see how the capsule looks now. Oh my goodness, there's still some in the side. So it's all off the front. The front is clean. So yeah, I would dry everything and inspect it and then go at it again. Why not, hey? Let's do it right the first time. Poke it through that. I just missed a bit right there. And there's still some in the front, actually. It's just really hard to get out from those holes. You might want to get something inside it, like this, and give it a good rub. There we go. All right, now give it a good dry. Make sure this metal capsule is completely dry. We don't want it to rust, do we? And that's easy to dry because it's metal. All right, let's look at it. Okay, check this out. I could do it one more time, but it's a lot better than when I started. And there's no gunk inside now. All right, let's look at the foam part. Now the foam part, you want to wring it out. If you've submerged it like I did, you need to get this dry. So wring out all the excess water and give it a shake. And then you could use a hairdryer from a distance on a low heat just to dry some out. And then I think you need to leave this overnight in the air so it's fully dry. Do not put this back together like this. And that's pretty nice too. There's still some discoloration on it. But you know, this was so bad. I mean, you should do this more regularly. You should do this every 6 months or 3 months. You know, don't wait like a year and a half, 2 years like I did, because it's going to be very hard to clean it. But I could clean it again. And you could get a cloth and rub that too. Just try and get, but it's very hard to clean this part. but it's a lot better. And then when you put it back together, you just push this back inside, make sure it's all smoothed out. So once that's dried overnight, you can get the microphone again and just give it a rub where you hold it, get that nice and clean. Don't touch the head, of course, because that's where the magic happens. It's very sensitive. You don't ever want to touch that with anything or damage that part. And then once it's fully dry, can't stress that enough, you can put the windscreen back in and screw everything back on top like this. And you're done. Your microphone is now nice and clean and ready to be used. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you're a singer, then I highly recommend you do this, not only because it looks and smells better, of course, but it's also going to keep you healthier. And if someone does use your microphone one time and they have a cold, you could catch that cold. So please like this video and subscribe to my channel and share it with your singer friends. And I'll have lots more videos coming soon, so keep your eyes peeled. All right, thank you. Stay well. Bye-bye.